Welcome back to the channel Gadgets for Gentlemen. My name is Lawrence, and in today's video I just quickly wanted to show you this beautiful watch, NTH Holland, before I'm going to ship it. I'm selling this watch on behalf of a friend. He hasn't used this watch much, only worn a few times, and I think this is a beautiful piece. And definitely wanted to give you a quick, a very short overview of this watch. Now let's just get through my notes real quick. So the brand name NTH, which stands for Not to History, or the Ninth Degree, a brand from the USA, micro brand. And the specific model is Holland. I believe this is a limited edition. Dimensions 40 millimeters without the beautiful big crown. So very compact size. Lug to lug distance, which is the distance from this part to this part. So the length of the case is 48 millimeters. And you can see that the case curves a little bit. And the stainless steel bracelet goes down like that. So on the wrist, this watch wears very good. Also when you have smaller size wrists. For example, my wrists measure 6¼ inch. And I think this watch wears very comfortable. Thickness, only 12 millimeters. Which I think is tremendously well. See, I'm wearing the Squale watch here on the wrist. And I do think that this watch measures about 13 millimeters. So let's have a look at the case back. We can see the logo of Serious Watches. That is a Dutch watch seller. Sapphire crystal. We have 316L stainless steel. And this is a limited edition, limited signed edition. So every piece has a unique reference number on the case back. What I wanted to say again is 12 millimeters, which is very slim for automatic dive watch. And this watch has a water resistance of 300 meters. So 12 millimeters will get you 300 meters of water resist. Japanese automatic movement. I believe the Miyota 9015, which works at a frequency of 28,800 beats per hour. So these specifications are mind-blowing. Such a slender, slim profile. A weight of 136 grams, which I measured on this oyster style bracelet with this size. So what I'm saying is if you add a few links to this bracelet, the weight will go up, and if you remove a few links, that weight will go down. So roughly 130 grams on the bracelet. It has drilled locks, so very easy to change the bracelet or straps. Retail price, well, no longer for sale, but the NTH sub divers, I think retail for about 500 to 600 euros, if I'm not mistaken. And then what you get is, in this particular model, applied hour markers at the 12 beautiful triangular, at the 3, 6, and 9 rectangular, and all the other hour markers are circles. Plenty of lume applied. In this particular case, a beautiful, a bit of a sunburst, bluish silver, NTH logo at the 12 o'clock position, the model name at the 6, including that depth rating, Mercedes hour hand, a bit of a lollipop second hand, and a sword style minute hand, a beautiful brown aluminium insert bezel, and very spectacular, a big signed crown, with the NTH logo. And what is remarkable is the crown, it glows in the dark. So there is a lume applied to the crown, which is very special in my opinion. And also the lume here, which is applied to the, I think applied to the lume pip on the bezel. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but you will see this in a lume check that I will do shortly. Lume applied to the hour markers and all of the hands, I think is very strong. So that's definitely a good thing. So very nice bracelet. I think it tapers just a fraction, not heavily. We have a beautiful signed clasp here. Machined parts, as you can see. Solid end link, solid links. This deployant has plenty of micro adjustments. So that's 7 micro adjust, push deployant. Very sturdy. Let me throw it on the wrist quickly. As you can see, everything very snappy. So the watch has been sold. There was quite some demand for it because it is a limited edition. And here again, a bit in the same price bracket, the Squale 1521 or 1545, excuse me. Beautiful, also sub homage watch, automatic movement. This one features a Swiss movement. I think it's the EDA movement. So here we have it again. I think a beautiful piece. Sapphire on the top. A closed case back, screw down. And let me throw it on the wrist. I sized it to my wrist size just to play around with it a little bit because I think it's a fantastic watch. This is how it wears on the 6.3 inches wrist. I think it wears excellent. So there we go. Yeah, what to say? I think it's a really stunning watch. And I think with that blue sunburst, totally something different. Brown bezel that also plays in the light, different shades. What I think is also quite important with a dive watch is bezel action. Let's try it out. Let me align it with the minute hand. As you can see, alignment is spot on. And as you can see, we have 120 clicks. So we have 1 click between minutes, as you can see here, and 1 click on the minute. So 120 clicks. Let's see how it aligns here with the 12. Yeah, I think that's spot on. Let me know if you agree, but I think that is spot on. Which is a nice thing, because with a lot of divers, there's just a little bit of misalignment, but this one is beautiful. Yeah, so what I was saying, 120 clicks. And as you can see, not a lot of play. It's very sturdy. The coin-edged bezel is not very thick. So it's a bit on the thinner side, for example, with the Citizen, but also with the Squale. It's a bit easier to grip because this is a bit higher. So maybe that's my only negative thing about the bezel. Is just it's a bit difficult to grip because it's thin. But the positive side, the positive note is this watch is very versatile because it's thin and it's not as aggressive as some of my divers. So you could even wear this with a suit. Also important, The watch comes with this beautiful, I think this is actual leather, this beautiful pouch. Unfortunately, a bit of damage here on this point. NTH logo. We can open it. Inside there's a bit of velvet material protection. It has added links, so for both wrist size you can go up and down. And then here inside we can find a nice place to put the watch. So this is also a great way for transportation when you take your watch on a holiday or several watches, that you can use that beautiful leather pouch or fake leather. Just don't catch me on that one. This one. I think it looks like leather, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it is leather. I just smelled it. It smells like leather. So that's a great way you can just transport your watch. I do want to point out one more thing. The watch came with this beautiful little thing that you can apply to your cell phone. So that's very cool. So this is some sticky tape. You can apply it to the back of your phone. And inside you can, this is a bit of a rubber, yeah, this is a rubber or silicone material. And inside you can carry a card, a credit card. And the watch came with this card reading a text from Chris Ville, which is the owner of the brand NTH watches. So I thought that was pretty cool. Haven't seen that one before. So definitely a lot of, what can you say, attention to detail. Yeah, so this attaches to any phone, hold credit cards, blah, 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 blah. So I think that is just very nice, and especially it buys you into this brand. I think nice logo, and even when you're not wearing your NTH watch, you still have this attached to your phone. It's really nice. So finally, loom shot. So there we go, just charging the watch with a flashlight. And I hope you can see this, but the loom is very strong and it is more blue than yellow. So that's the loom, and the bezel pip indeed has loom. And now let's try and put some light on that crown, just to see if that crown will glow up in the dark. And again, I'm just using my flashlight here to charge it a bit. Okay, you won't probably notice on the camera, but the crown does light up in the dark. It's just difficult to film it, but let me just try it again to really charge that crown for you to see that loom, which is quite rare. There we go. Again, I think amazing watch. Let me just wrap up by showing you this loom. And if you found this video useful, then yeah, please like it. And if you have any questions, let me know. So there we go. As you can see, the front, it lights up very well. Very legible, both the bezel and the hands. The crown is not readable, but it does glow. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that. The crown, it does light up, but vaguely, not as strong as the our markers and hands. Let me try to focus on the crown. 3, 2, 1. Well, it does not show on camera. That's unfortunate. But this crown you can see here on camera. It's a bit unfortunate, but I won't be able to demonstrate the luminescent material on the crown. I've tried a couple of times, but it does light up, but not as strong as the front. So that was my quick impression video of this watch. One thing also I needed to say is removing links of this bracelet is quite easy with a tiny Phillips screwdriver. So that was my very quick video about the NTH Holland. I hope you enjoyed and look forward to seeing you here soon.